Greetings, my friends. I am Gillesmansillon. I wanted to come and send salutation. I hope you're having a great day. For the sun is returning here, and so we're really on the brink of amazing transformation, both internally and externally. When all is said and done, there is whatever is inside the inner work that we've done, and our connection, for even on the outside plane. There is, we can see that there is a great deal of transformation that is coming from the United States. The United States was created as the Garden of Eden. Once the United States will be free and liberated from the dark control, it will ripple out throughout the whole world. And so we're not to despair. In here in Europe, we're like, whoa, but it's like there is all kinds of transformation. So it's all about understanding what's going on the inner planes, our inner connection to our source and to the situation, and the interpersonal relationship to other soul. I don't know if you, for me, it's very, very essential. My soul connection and soul contract in relationship to people are very, very essential to learn to have compassion and lucidity in relationship to all that. Yet God is taking in consideration on the inner planes the level of evolution and consciousness of each soul. So even in our relationship, there is always a scenario, a plan, an unfoldment that is divinely regulated. For understanding, there is only one divine plan. We're all part of it, but we're experiencing on the individual level. And each needs to find our own sovereignty, their own sovereignty. We are those who are looking for the source outside of themselves will continue to stay in the matrix. It was the betrayal, the fall from grace. When Ra was very upset when men started to teach that God was outside of them when they do not recognize it within themselves. Of course, God is everywhere, but we have to find it within. For the matrix is a veil, it is a tapestry that is here to assist us to integrate our lessons. It is not evil. It is a dark matrix, but it is because there is lessons of the light that needs to be integrated, fulfill our own soul contract. And it is the starting point for our ascension, as we just need to come into alignment to see the veil falling and to turn into the inner plane to see what's going on within. All is created for self-realization of the truth of who we are and what is our plan program from our soul. And so I just wanted to say that we're living in the age of screen, and screens were really created for social distancing, for manipulation. It has its place. It allows us to communicate and receive messages from around the world. So it is very important, but not to become slave of it. Social, physical contact will become more and more. We need to reintegrate this social, the social life on the physical plane, to let go a little bit of to distance ourselves from this attachment, this addiction to screen. It's very strong, and it was created to replace physical contact with this metaverse and all the. But it's like one step. The physical is maybe a veil, but it's still like. It's creating one more veil, so it's important to return to physical relationships and social life. So that is really what is coming. We all are made of very complex genetic origin. There was a lot of different civilizations that participated in the creation of the Homo sapiens. But it was created as a fully telepathic, empathic, fourth-dimensional beings, Adam Kadmon light body with 12 strands of DNA, and but because of negative extraterrestrial implication, the consciousness fall down and reduced to 2 strands of DNA, which is you and God, so it's enough to awaken all the other strands, the 12 or the 24, but it was degraded with time. So now we need to reawaken all those strands of DNA just by our alignment, our connection to the source, to turn from the Homo sapiens to the Homo Luminous, the Homo Galacticus, and eventually the Homo Universalis, to become because human beings were really created as the apex of creations, not to because we have this amazing potential and we have the gift of the I Am presence. I'm going to pull a few cards. I thank you so very much for your presence, for your support, for your donations, for your likes, your sharing, and your comments. And thank you for subscribing. The observer of the day is the respect of the rule. We need to understand the rules of the universe, how things work. There is human rules, but there is divine laws, and as more we integrate into the divine law, the more freedom and abundance we'll be able to enjoy. The wisdom is about reparation. We need to bring those things that that needs to be repaired. There is certain things that needs to be repaired, that needs to be balanced, that needs to be reintegrated. So I just thank God for His assistance in assisting me in reparation of all the aspects of my life that may be still needing of healing or in imbalance. There is a certain things that without faith I would have not been able to traverse. What we need to understand is why, because there is always reason, soul contracts, that is that we need to go through certain experience to awaken certain lessons that to return to our sovereignty. So understanding the why is very important. What we need to do is a new life. To understand this new life, awakening from the cocoon. There is this brand new life that is right here before us, and the outcome is not for us. There is so many things that are not for us. We need to tune into what's going on inside, what our intuition and the love within our heart is calling us to awaken this divinity. At which point, once we let go of those things that are not for us, we can focus on the good life, the milk and honey, and to really. God can provide beyond our wildest dream what we really want, because there's certain thing we think we want, but our soul knows what is really wanted, and we're also accessing superpowers, through learning to new powers, new gifts, new talents through our dream state, our meditation. So it's about awakening those source code within our DNA. There are many light agents throughout the world that are in the public stage, that are defending the truth and working for the freedom of humanity. Thank God, we want to send them love and protection. But they've been attacked in all the media. When people are attacked in the media, that's usually because the media is still under dark control. It's usually said that those people are working for the light. Yet they're getting more and more public support because people are awakening and they are starting to see that whatever alternative will be better than what's been going on. So, but awakening our DNA, returning to our sovereign self and empowerment is an inner job. It cannot be forced. It is our free will. We need to cooperate with our inner divinity, and all the psychic power. There's some magical power that are going to be descending, that are going to be unfolding, that are going to be given, but they will only be given and sustained by divine love for the highest good of all. Otherwise, they will not. They will not be afraid, because it can be like some X-Men or whatever. Avenger kind of powers, but it's not going to be like a dark people that are going to have those superpowers, because since the fall of Atlantis, there was regulation were put in place on the earth so that there will be no abuse of power with those higher energies. So because ascension is something that is going on very silently, very privately. It's like and millions of people are on call. If your spirit call your name, says I am, and stand up to be counted. For this fifth dimension that we're going to be reaching is all about total abundance, total security, a lot of inspiration, a lot of creativity, and the connection to higher dimensions, all kinds of plethora of intelligence that will be always on call to assist us. And but also to be able to see behind the veil, behind the appearance of things, for it is the final days of the Piscean age, and so we're really with this eclipse on the 13th in Pisces, it's going to really shift everything. But it's already shifting, and we're really moving towards this age of Aquarius, the self-liberated, the age of angels. So I'm going to finish with we didn't think of a song, so I'm not going to sing today, but finish with the observer of the day is success. Well, there is great success that is about that's already internally recorded, but it's going to manifest outside, and we need to accept the success and accept to be visible in the world. The higher wisdom is action. We're going to be called into actions, and we need to be confident that whatever we called to do is the right thing to do, and not to limit it ourselves. What we need to understand is joy. Because when there is joy in action, it's always better. Joy in whatever the work we do has to be joyful. That's what we need to understand. What we need to do is justice. We need to bring justice, divine justice, to be fair. For there are some people that are criminals in this world that have abused so much the power, they will end up in prison or they will be dead. It's like, this is just the way it is. It's not the mercy of God. It's like once it's exhausted, this compassion, then there is accountability. So, but it's not for us to be severe within the judgment, to allow the divine mind to lead the way when it comes to justice. What we need is to be fair within our consciousness, to be balanced, to be transparent, and to be just as much as possible. And the outcome is patience. We need to, because the divine plan will unfold, but it's part of a great collective plan. It's all part of the one, and so God has to take in consideration all aspects of consciousness because He knows better, and all is moving as one, and so when the right time comes, things unfold. There is a new door open. We pass through the door, and we'll be able to enjoy the new door until the next door open. So a lot of things are about to change. I hope you enjoyed this time. You enjoyed those changes. I thank you so very much, and I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.